Hi friends, it's Jennifer from Live, Laugh, Love to Read. Today I'm going to be doing a book review on Spring House by Mary Ellen Taylor. And I did read this on my Kindle, so I hope you can see it. It's a really pretty cover. It's got really pretty flowers and everything on it. Now this is the sequel to Winter Cottage. So if you have not already seen that video, go check that out because this being the sequel, there might be a few spoilers. Just a FYI. So I did read this on my Kindle. So I did buy it for $4.99 through Amazon. But I read Winter Cottage for free through Amazon Prime. So we can kind of say that I paid $4.99 for both. One was free, one wasn't. Yeah, no. It's kind of like when you go to the store and you have coupons. And sometimes, like say I have a dog food coupon that's for $2 off this dog food. Well, then I might justify buying this ice cream that I don't normally buy. I'm like, well, I'm getting $2 off the dog food, so it's okay. Right? Sounds good to me. Anyhow. So I'm going to read you the synopsis off my phone. It says, the lives of two women generations apart converge in this enthralling novel of love, mystery, memories, and secrets. Pregnant and still grieving the death of her fiancé, historian Megan Buchanan is forging ahead on a dream project. To restore its original glory, the landmark hunting lodge her own great-great-grandfather built on Virginia's eastern shore. With the help of her fiancé's caring best friend, it's sure to draw much-needed tourist revenue to Cape Hudson, a town rich in Southern history. So we did meet Megan in the first book, Winter Cottage, just briefly. So basically this is Megan's story. The Winter Cottage was Lucy and Hank's story with Natasha. So this one is Megan's story. Now Megan was engaged to be married and to, I want to say his name was Scott. He was, I want to say he was in the Army or Marines, or he was in something in the military. They were 2 weeks to get married, and she found him cheating on her with her bridesmaid. Yeah. So she broke up with him. 2 weeks later, he died. Yeah. So that's where we are. Now, Megan has moved into Winter Cottage with Lucy and Natasha. Now, Natasha is Lucy's sister, half-sister, who she is now raising. You find that's in the first book. So, like I said, if you have not seen that video of Winter Cottage, go watch that first. There you go. Second warning. So, it says, however, it's Spring House, the caretaker's cottage on the grounds, that holds the most intriguing history for Megan. So the main house is called Winter Cottage, and the Spring House is the caretaker's cottage. In a cache of old letters, she's drawn into the captivating life of a young woman who embarked on her own dream adventure a century ago. With each one, Megan is swept away into her enthralling world and all its secrets. But Megan has secrets too. So, they're redoing Spring House. And so, in the first book, Lucy has inherited all this land and Winter Cottage and then Spring House. She's inherited that from Mrs. Buchanan. So, go watch that other video. So she's inherited the house and the land and all that. All the money that came with it, which is millions of dollars, she has to use to renovate and upkeep of the houses. So they are remodeling Spring House, and her and Megan and Natasha are going to live in Spring House, and then they're going to renovate Winter's Cottage. So now, as one woman's past unfolds in each revealing letter, Megan will discover more about herself and about the emotional tides of family that can be weathered with those you love and trust the most. So yeah, they find letters from, now the first book followed Claire also, so it had like a dual timeline. So which this book does too. And now this follows Diane, which is Claire's sister. So back in the 1900s, you're following Diane, who is Claire's sister, who, as children, their mother died, and their father had to farm out all the kids, and there was like 6 kids. So anyway, this one follows Diane's story, and she actually moves to France with the family that she lives with. So yeah, so the letters are from Diane to Claire and Claire to Diane. So now you're following Megan's story in the present and Diane's story in the past, which is pretty cool. And I think Mary Ellen Taylor does a pretty good job. I find a little bit of a hard time following some of the story. I mean, not the story, the background of who is related to who, because you got the Buchanans, the Jessups, and you've got someone else. But anyway, it's kind of hard. You got to really pay attention. And there is a map in the front that, not a map, what's it called? Genealogy map. But if that helps you, that's there. But I don't think it helps very much. But anyway, I'm giving this book 4 stars. I liked it. I hope there's going to be a 3rd book. I really like Mary Ellen Taylor's writing style. Here it is again. Spring House by Mary Ellen Taylor. 4 stars. So, yeah, that's all I have for today. If you really like this video, give me a like and a subscribe. And don't forget to chat back for more book videos coming up soon. Thanks, friends. I'll see you next time.